first had its start, each child was taught to do their part.
To use good manners, be polite, love the Lord, and choose the right.
Every week in primary, the children gather reverently.
To learn the gospel, sing and pray, and share with all who come that day.
So we welcome you today to primary and sing this song for you. We're glad to be in primary and happy that you came too.
Welcome once more to our special video edition of Primary Singing and Sharing Time. I hope that our new opener song this year sounded a little more familiar today. Did you notice some special guests in the middle of our opener song? Those ladies are our primary presidency. Let's meet them by name now.
Hi, I'm Sister Thompson, and I'm your primary president.
Hi, I am Sister McIntyre. I am the first counselor in the primary presidency.
Hi, I'm Sister Cap. I am part of the primary presidency. I'm the second counselor.
Hi, I'm Sister Palmer, and I'm the primary secretary.
And of course, you already know me, Sister Koberstein, your primary chorister or music leader. These sisters love you, and they love serving you. And they work hard for you to make primary everything that you want it to be. Now, let's shift gears a little bit and head over to our Come Follow Me lesson this week. Can you say the name Elijah? Elijah. That's right. Let's listen for that name as I read Doctrine and Covenants, section 2, verse 1 and 2. Let me grab my scriptures. Okay, here they are. Turn the page. Behold, I will reveal unto you the priesthood by the hand of Elijah the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall plant in the hearts of the children the promises made to the fathers, and the hearts of the children shall turn to their fathers. In this section, Moroni was telling Joseph Smith that Elijah, the Old Testament prophet, would come to reveal the sealing power of the priesthood. That power and authority allows families to be united eternally and enables us to receive the ordinances for our ancestors in the temple. Heavenly Father wants families to be together forever, and this is one reason He gave us the sealing power and the temples. Let's sing together the hearts of the children. Here to help us today is the one and only Elijah, here, in person, right out of the Old Testament. Yep, that's the very same Elijah who sealed the heavens and was fed by the ravens. And it's that very same Elijah who called down fire upon the priests of Baal. And that very same Elijah who appeared to Joseph Smith in the Kirkland Temple and revealed the sealing power of the priesthood. Yep, that very same Elijah is going to teach us the words to the hearts of the children.
My name is Elijah. The hearts of the children turn to their fathers. Malachi prophesied the hearts of children. Elijah fulfilled prophecy and memories can be sealed for eternity.
Hearts of the children turn to their fathers. Malachi prophesied, the hearts shall turn. Elijah fulfilled the prophecy, and families can be sealed for eternity.
Thank you, Elijah, for coming to help us learn the hearts of the children today. If you didn't know those stories about Elijah, the Old Testament prophet, I'd encourage you to look them up and read them. He was quite an amazing guy. Now, last time, we started learning a song that tells the story of Joseph Smith's first prayer. We sang the first verse about the setting of the story. Do you remember what the setting was like? The sun was shining, the bees were humming, the birds were singing. Let's review the first verse together. Are you ready? I'll put the words up to remind us.
Oh, how lovely was the morning, radiant beamed the sun above. Bees were humming, sweet birds singing, music ringing through the grove. When within the shady woodland Joseph sought the God of love. When within the shady woodland Joseph sought the God of love.
Well done! After that, we learned the second verse, which told about what was going to happen. Joseph was beginning to pray, but something or someone was trying to stop him. Let's review verse 2 together.
Humbly kneeling, sweet appealing, 'twas the boy's first uttered prayer. When the powers of sin assailing filled his soul with deep despair, but undaunted still he trusted in his heavenly Father's care. But undaunted still he trusted in his heavenly Father's care.
Excellent! I'm so glad we're working on learning all those words. This is quite a long song, huh? Yeah, because we're only halfway through. Today, we have 2 more verses, but we're going to find out what happens next in our story of Joseph Smith's first prayer. So, continuing on with the story that is told in the song Joseph Smith's First Prayer. Verse 3 tells about what happens once he started praying. Here's the first line. Suddenly, a light descended, brighter far than noonday sun. Sometimes we don't see the sun a whole lot up here, but I have a very bright light. This is what I take scuba diving to see into dark places underwater. Let's see how bright it is. Whoa! That is definitely brighter far than noonday sun? Maybe. Pretty bright light, huh? Okay, let's sing that first line together.
Suddenly a
and a shining, glorious pillar. O'er him fell, all around him shone. Now, the word o'er is not like an oar you row the boat with. It's actually the word over, but to fit it into the song, they squished out one of the syllables. So we say, o'er him fell, all around him shone. Let's sing that line together. And a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. And remember that the third and fourth lines are the same in this song. And they are, while appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. Let's sing it 2 times. Ready? While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. Nice job getting all the words of the third verse. Let's sing the whole verse together now. Suddenly a light descended, brighter far than noonday sun, when the shining glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. Nice work getting all those words into the third verse. Now let's move on to verse 4, the last one. This verse talks about all the things that happened in this picture. At the very end of the last verse, we said, he saw God the Father and his Son, Jesus Christ. Now they're going to speak to him. The 4th verse starts with the quote that they say, Joseph, this is my beloved. Hear him. Oh, how sweet the word. There's a kind of a funny place where we pause in that phrase. So here's how it goes. Ready? Joseph, this is my beloved. Hear him, oh, how sweet the word. Joseph's humble prayer was answered, and he listened to the Lord. It's important to listen to the Lord when he gives us answers to prayer, right? Let's sing that line together. Joseph's humble prayer was answered, and he listened to the Lord. The last line that we sing twice is, oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does the word rapture mean? Is that like a raptor? No, not like a raptor. Rapture means a feeling of intense joy or gladness. So you can imagine, especially after feeling that power try to stop him from praying, how glad he would have felt to see Heavenly Father and Jesus. So, oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God. Let's sing it twice. Oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God. Oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God. Let's put it all together. Verse 4, all the way. Joseph, this is my beloved. Hear him, oh, how sweet the
Joseph's humble prayer was answered, and he listened to the Lord. Oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God. Oh, what rapture filled his bosom, for he saw the living God.
Well done learning the last 2 verses of that song. Now we've been introduced to all 4 verses. We'll be putting it all together next time and see what we can remember, the order and all the words and things like that. That'll be fun. Now, shifting back to Come Follow Me again, we also got to read in section 4 of the Doctrine and Covenants. I really like this section, partly because, well, it's short. I mean, who doesn't love a short chapter? But also because all 7 of the verses are just really inspiring. Let's take a look at a couple of them. Get my scriptures out again. Now, verse 1 reads, "Now behold, a marvelous work is about to come forth among the children of men." Doesn't that make you wonder what it is? What are some marvelous latter-day works that you can think of? Here's a couple of marvelous works that I thought of while I read this. I think the temple is definitely marvelous. It's so beautiful outside and so peaceful inside, and so many miraculous things happen there. You know what else I think is marvelous? I think our prophet, President Nelson, is pretty marvelous. He's incredibly strong and fit for someone his age, and he's so insightful and loving and just, well, prophetic, which I guess fits for a prophet. Let's go on to another verse in section 4. Verse 2 says, "Therefore, O ye that embark in the service of God, see that ye serve him with all your heart, might, mind, and strength, that ye may stand blameless before God at the last day." Who are some people that you know that serve God with all their heart, might, mind, and strength? I bet they do. When I think of people who serve this way, I think of the primary presidency. Do you remember them from the beginning of our sharing time today? Also, Bishop Trussell comes to mind. He is someone who serves God with all of his heart, might, mind, strength, time, good humor, all those things. I'm sure you can also think of many family members and ward members and friends that are great examples of this type of service. To help us remember that the Lord needs us to do his work, let's sing the song, "I Will Be Valiant." This is a very upbeat song, which makes me want to move around and do some marching. So let's get to it. Welcome to I Will Be Valiant, just dance style. Watch and follow along with our dance moves as we hear the song, "I Will Be Valiant." Ready and march.
The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter day.
In a circle.
Who follow the teachings of Jesus
Hop.
and serve his people in a loving way.
March.
I will be his servant and keep my covenants valiantly.
And step.
I'll stand for truth. I'll stand for right.
March.
The Lord can depend on me.
Phew! That was invigorating and fun to march around with you. Thanks for joining me on that I Will Be Valiant song, and I hope you'll remember to be valiant. Well, we have come to the end of our singing time once more. We have learned so much today. We learned about Elijah the prophet. We learned about the Doctrine and Covenants and about the marvelous work that's about to come forth that was there. We also were introduced to our beautiful, wonderful sisters in the primary presidency. And now, all that's left is to sing our closer song, which is Stand Up. So find a place to sit down so you can then stand up. Let's do it. I will stand up when stand up is said. Place my hands on top of my head. Bend down low and touch the floor. Shake my hands, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands on hips and turn around. Give a smile and then sit down. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.